distance now to keep my burdens left behind. I did not know what it would bring. Now I'm capable of everything.
Hello dreamers, Anne-Marie here with Big Dreams Tiny Budget. Apparently Dilly has something to say also. I tell you what, third time's a charm. This is the third time I've tried to do this video for you guys. The first time was on the new Sony camera that I bought. That's going back. There is absolutely no stabilization on it, and $400 for a camera, you would think that it has some kind of stabilization. It does not. I'll try to insert some of the footage that I took and show you how bad it was. And then second time I tried was I'm on the GoPro now, and this is the third time, and I'm still on the GoPro. But the second time I tried on the GoPro, it cut out midstream because it said the SD card was full of whatever, I don't know. Anyhow, I am just trying to do an update real quick to show you what we got done in the last couple days. And I say we because I had some help, thankfully. And also because I'm trying to stay true to my promise of doing vlogmas video every day this month. And I think I've only missed 2 days all month. And we're almost halfway through, so I've been doing good so far. Anyhow, so let's show you what happened yesterday. I have a neighbor who, they're a young couple, and they're, you know, paycheck to paycheck, struggling to survive, and he needed a pump because he's on water collection. And I had bought a pump when I first moved out here, thinking I was going to be on water collection also. So he is doing some work for me to barter for that brand new pump that I have that I never even opened the box. So he came out, and I had a pile of dirt that was delivered here a year and a half ago or more that was supposed to go into these garden beds. And I got the first one done, and then if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that some creep came by and stole my wheelbarrow. And so I had no way of moving the dirt into the other two. So Ben came over yesterday. He helped me. He moved all the dirt into the garden beds for me and helped fill those up while I sat here and filled in all the little cinder blocks all the way around them. So now the plan for these is to cover them with black plastic because there were weeds growing in this dirt. So I'm going to cover them with black plastic and leave them until spring, and hopefully that'll kill off whatever was growing in the dirt. And then I'll still come out and put more weed block down on top of this dirt and then add garden soil to it. I know it'll compact down some because this dirt that we put in here is really sandy. So I'm sure it's going to compact down after the first rain, and then I'll come out here and put the black plastic over it and let it sit until spring. So got rid of the big pile of dirt. He's going to come back and help me move the big pile of rocks that I have left. And we're just going to put those around the garden beds so that I don't have to come out here and weed eat as often. And he's going to come help me put fence posts in the ground around the garden. And then I'm also going to be collecting up all these rocks that I have everywhere on the property, because every time it rains, more rocks pop up. But I have all these rocks that I've just been, you know, like this guy, that I've just been gathering up. And so he's going to help me come grab those and use them to line the front yard. Kind of like how I started with the front walkway. I'll go show you that in a minute. But then Jan from our Serenity Homestead came over today, and I had a whole pile of the leftover first cuts that I built the shower with. And they were sitting here diagonally and in my way. And then I had a whole pile of scrap metal that I needed to get rid of. It was just an eyesore for me. So her and her friend came over and took all the wood because she could buck it up and use it for firewood or use it for siding or something. But I didn't want to move it and then move it again. We've already moved that pile like 3 times. So, and I had no need for the rest of that wood. So anyhow, so she came over and took that out of my way. Win-win for both of us. Took the metal out of my way. They're going to go recycle that and win-win for them. And then I'm going to be building a lean-to off the side of this shed. And I still need to figure out how I'm going to go about doing that. But the purpose of the lean-to is I do my laundry by hand. Or actually I have a little spin dry washer. But I'm doing laundry here instead of at the laundromat. I don't know what you guys are looking at. I got the camera going all over. Anyhow, and then I hang them out on these lines to dry. But in the wintertime, that's going to be, you know, I'll be doing my laundry around the weather. And I didn't like that idea. So I saw on the channel Different that him and his wife built a gazebo to have a covered laundry area to hang their clothes out. They're in Florida, and so they have the sun and then rains and stuff, but they built this covered gazebo area to hang their laundry out. And I thought, well, that's a great idea. So I have this shed here, and I'm thinking I'll do like a lean-to off of it and then run my lines the length of the shed here, which is 28 feet, and give me a covered area to hang my laundry in the winter, but then even in the summertime, it'll keep the sun off of them, so I won't have as much fading. I'm absolutely loving having laundry hanging out on the line. I have no plans to ever buy a dryer. So, and then that cat fight. That will help me prevent having to go to the laundromat in the wintertime. Still got to go to the laundromat to, you know, take blankets and stuff in. But so yeah, that's what I've been up to the last 2 days here, is just thankfully getting rid of all this junk that's just been laying around and that I don't need. And it's helping others too. You know, the guy that took the metal got money for that, and the one that took the wood, you know, Jan, and they'll use it for siding or burn it in their fireplace or whatever. I don't have a fireplace, so. And then Ben will get a pump to help pump his water from the IBC totes into his house. So it's like a win-win for everyone. But I tell you what, I feel like robbing Peter to pay Paul. So let me talk to you guys about this camera that I bought. I bought the Sony ZF-1, I think it's called. And it was their vlogging camera. And like I said, it has no stabilization at all. The footage is just all over the place, horrible. And I'm used to the GoPro. And the GoPro is working for me right now because I bought a new card reader. And so it's letting me use that card reader to, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but I have to take the card out each time and put it in the card reader to upload it. But it's working for right now. And then yesterday, you know, after I spent $400 on that camera, and one of the things that I thought of before I bought that camera was, you know, maybe I should just buy an updated cell phone. My cell phone is a couple years old. It was the cheapest one I could buy at the time, and it's full. It won't even let me take pictures because it says the memory's full on it. So I was thinking, well, maybe I should just buy a cell phone, but I know they're really expensive. And anyhow, and then yesterday when we were out here working, I set my cell phone on top of the mailbox for just a split second so I could fix my little flag here. And it fell off the mailbox, hit these rocks underneath, and then bounced and hit the rocks again and cracked the screen in 2 spots. So I'm thinking now I'll just take this camera back, you know, return that because it's not what I was expecting. And get a cell phone, because now when I try to use my cell phone, there's actually glass shards. So when you try to move your finger across the cell phone screen at all, it keeps putting glass on my finger. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing today, is going to Verizon and getting a new phone. And want to do some research first. I don't want to just go in there and blindly buy whatever phone's available. Come on, Dilly. Oh, she's over there attacking a rock. Anyhow, and then I guess I will still continue to use the GoPro as long as it's working for me, and just cross my fingers and hope that it continues to work for me. The other thing I did was I got a lot of the stuff. You guys probably saw in previous videos how cluttered it was in this area. Still kind of cluttered, but not as bad. I took a lot of the stuff that I didn't need in here out, and still got a pile of stuff right there that needs to go into the storage room, and a bunch of stuff on that shelf that's going in a box and going into storage. But the rest of this I got all cleared out so that I could start tearing out this wall. So that's where I'm at on the house. I think you guys have seen most of the stuff that I did on the interior. I think I have to go back and look at the footage, so I still have to edit, but I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it all. So the next step is tear this wall out right here, and the hallway wall, which I've been putting off because this gate keeps the dogs on the other side of the house. But I'm removing, I don't even know if you guys can see this, it's so dark in here. I'm removing this heater and the closet that's behind this. And the hallway, instead of being here, will be here and go straight down, you know, where the closet and the heater were. This side here, I have plans to line with these cabinets on the top, and washer and stuff like that will be underneath it. It'll be like my little utility area with the freezer and the washer and stuff like that in it. So I've got a lot of demo to do, and I've been putting it off mainly because I won't be able to contain the dogs on one side of the house anymore. But and you know, the puppy, everything goes in his mouth, so the house is not really puppy proof. So I have to figure out something to cover that area down there until I get the rest of this out. But these are the last walls that get demoed in here. I have this wall right here. I have the hallway wall. And then, so this was the bedroom closet for the bedroom, the spare bedroom that was here. All this is coming out. And this wall is coming out, it's not coming out, though. It's just getting shortened to right where the closet is. But that sheetrock will be coming down, and the sheetrock along here will be coming down, and then all the demo is done. Then it's just a matter of putting up new insulation. I only have this one wall right here that has not been insulated with new insulation yet, so I'll be putting new insulation in there. But I need to pull these walls down so that I can run the electric for the living room and that spare bedroom and the bathroom. I'll be pulling those wires through the ceiling in there and down into this wall in here. So that's the next step on this. I'm still working on getting the living room and kitchen area completely done. So I still have lights up here that I'll be running the wires for. Then I could take down these string lights. I'll be putting outside lights in on the porch. But I'll be running all that electric at once, and then I can come in here and put up the sheetrock. And this area will be done. I'll have to come back and do flooring later, but I'll just be doing subfloors for now. But then this area will be done. I can move into this section of the house and then finish building off my bathroom and the spare bedroom. with all this stuff out of my way, hopefully. And again, this is going to take forever because I have a very limited funds each month to put into the house. So I'm doing it as I can afford it. Right now I have the sheetrock here. That's what this pile is here. It's sheetrock and subfloor. And I have that pile there. That's enough sheetrock to do the hallway and the living room. And then I'll start saving up money to do the sheetrock for the bathroom and that spare bedroom. So that's going to be it for this video. Just wanted to give you guys the updates and ask for prayers on this camera situation. Maybe the GoPro will still keep working. I don't know. I don't have much faith in it anymore, but we'll see. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.
I did not know what it would bring. Now I'm capable of every